Hello, welcome to Krafting Kitty. My name is Erin, and I wanted to start a little something new. And frankly, this arrived a little more quickly than I anticipated. So we're going to go ahead and start now. So, maybe 5 years ago, 6 years ago. Anyway, way back in the olden days, as Chomp likes to say, I had a subscription to Vogue Knitting, and I loved it. And it came in these big, thick magazines, and I thought it was awesome. So they sent an email out. I've been on their mailing list for what seems like forever. It must date back to them. And they had an offer for subscriptions again. I was like, I think I want to give it a try again. So I signed up. But I didn't think I'd get what was currently out. I thought I'd have to wait for the next go round. But no, I got my Vogue Knitting for the winter 22-23 issue. I know I signed up for a couple of years. I don't recall if I signed up for the 2 or 3 option. I thought we could go through it together and have a look-see. Let the games begin. Play with graphic knits. So yes, this is going to be all about the knits today. No crochet content. And although there is an article in here about Tom Daly, and I thought he knew how to crochet, but I didn't believe he was a knitter. So here's the lovely in this issue page. There's the front cover. There is a lot of color work going on, which makes me very happy. So, kind of a preview. Here's the contributors list. Ooh, moving the needle, our latest obsessions. Doing some weaving. That's pretty cool. Weaving and spinning both seem super fun, but oh my goodness, I don't know. So what else do they have here? Introduction to dyeing kit. Ooh. So there's a dyeing kit, a comfort twist knitting mill. It looks like it knits I-cords for you. A digital knitting machine? What? Apparently you can transform digital designs into knitted masterpiece at the click of a button. Small yet mighty. There's a mini sewing machine and dice that are available as add-ons with the impervious shawl pattern and yarns on Indigo Dragonfly. You get a D4, D6, and D20. Okay, they say you can use them as props. Because that's what I wanted all of my pictures. Some random dice. They're cool looking. I mean, I like dice, but not sure how they go with knitting. I said knitting because the next page is mitten masterpieces. Look at those cool, fun designs. Whoa. Nice. That's really cool. Yarn for every knitter. Yarnalia. Ooh. It's an ad. It's an ad. What do we have here? Cozy up with your needles and a good book. Okay. Vogue Knitting lace. Knit strips. The world's first comic strip knitting book. Contrasts. Patty Lyon's knitting bag of tricks. Embody. A capsule collection to knit and sew. And Nora Gauguin. Knit, fold, pleat, repeat. So these are some books they're reviewing. That's pretty cool. Let's look into that. Innovative mittens. Meg Swanson takes us on an artful tour inside the world of knitted mittens. Those are cool. I have knit mittens, and they did come from a Vogue Knitting magazine. But these, we have not yet even come to the patterns that are in the back. Radical retrospective. So there's all sorts of, you can knit these fashion forward knits and inspirations. That's an ad. There's the inspirations. Nice. Oh, they're saying we were fashion forward in 2019. Here's one of our designs. Oh, there's a 20 questions feature with Mr. Stephen West. We know him of the MCAL. I will finish your MCAL, sir. I will. Got some ads. Knit your way through Norway. What? Vogue Knitting traveled north on a Scandinavian fiber adventure. Well, that just looks amazing and fun. And who wouldn't like to go on a Norwegian tour? Look at that. Look at that. That's gorgeous. I have to go back to reading that. From diving to knitting. Talks about his new knitwear fashion label and his eclectic design inspiration. I thought of him as a crocheter, but maybe he does knit. Or maybe I'm wrong. I learned how to knit in the beginning of March 2020. So there we go. Very cool. I mean, certainly him doing his craft at the Olympics put everybody on the forefront. There's a interview with the CEO of Shutterfly, Hilary Schneider. The future of knitwear is in the past. Serdar now launches a digital archive of over 11,000 vintage patterns. What? What? Okay, look at these. Look at how cool that is. So actually, I was looking for sweaters for bingo because today, well, it will be yesterday, I got this in my Hobie haul, this Hurricane, and when I bought it, I thought I was going to make a blanket with it. And then seeing it, I thought maybe she would like a sweater. And there were a bunch of vintagey looking patterns that said they were from Serdar. That's really cool. Maybe I had stumbled upon some Ravelry links to their catalog and didn't know it. Give pure fun. Yearn for yarns, tools, and projects. Oh, these are ads. Special advertising section. Ads. 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 Here we go. We're getting to the patterns they have here. The Forgotten Estate. Blue Moon Trilogy. This is the Parker sweater. That's their cover. Look at that. I really want to make a Fair Isle with a variegated or color changing yarn, which is looks like what they've done here. I might have to make that, although I really dislike cowl necklines. Maybe I can find a different one. Ooh, look at this winter wrap. Again, we're getting into the graphics. How pretty is that? And we have some mittens. This is the Caesar mittens. So all of these patterns that are where's your number? Here, where it's numbered, that tells you what pattern it is in the back. And then, oh, we have another pair of very pretty mittens. That looks like it's kind of in the Swedish style, I think. Look at that vest. That is a super cool vest. I am putting that on my list to make. I have been feeling vests, and I have not cast one on. Ooh. This is the Jekyll cardigan. Look at how cool that looks with that color work. And there's a little button there. And that looks like it's got maybe an I-cord edge on it. Yeah, it does. And then I-cord at the wrists too. That's really cool. I have to check the bust measurements on that. I never know if I can do it. Ooh, it's a snood. A snood. Maybe it's a snood. I don't know. Does that qualify as a snood? Or is that like a hooded shawl or something? I don't know what you call that. It looks cozy. Looks very cozy and warm. It just says it's a textured hood. I like the word snood. Oh, again, here's a turtle. This isn't really a cowl. This is a turtleneck. The Banby sweater. Look at that. Look at those. All that texture. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Oh, nice. That might have to hit my hooks at some point. I mean, you're going to flip through here and want to make everything. Isn't that the point? Oh, this is Family Frolics. Nice. Oh, this is cute. I could see Bingo in this. Couldn't you see Bingo rocking that? That is adorable. And it comes with a mommy version. Mommy and me in it up while we can. Oh, that's a very pretty. A knit cap. Nice. That's a cute cardigan. I'm not a fan of that length where it hits at her waist, but you could easily just make those panels longer and make the sweater longer, right? Oh, cables. I love cables. So this is the Rushmore scarf. How cool and chunky is that? Nice. I like that a lot. Oh, well, this one, Moonrise A and B, what's the difference other than the colors? Surely it's just the colors. Yeah. I think this is the same sweater, just made twice. One for a boy and one for a girl. But there's no reason you couldn't put a girl in that boy sweater. I could see some boys balking at the pink. But personally, it's just a color. It's just a color. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, Sisu! Oh, Intarsia. Intarsia knitting. Now this would not make my list of something to make. That's not my style. And I can't even think of a colorway that would like entice me to make it. But I mean, it's interesting. It's cool. Somebody went to a lot of effort to make those sweaters. Oh, nice. Look at this one. Kind of a mod. Oh, it does say touch of mod. Shapely pullover, has crisp knit-in hem. That's very cool looking. Look at that. That's nice. Have to check the sizing on that. Oh, well, this is interesting. This is a knit sweater that's kind of paying homage to the granny squares. That's really cool. I like that. And I mean, it's basically a 1, 2, 3, 4 color sweater. You could do so many different palettes on that. Oh, this is pretty. Doesn't say whether or not they're using Intarsia with this or not, but that's cool. Very, that again is giving me kind of mod 60s vibes. Pretty cool. I'm not loving this color palette, but I think that could look cool in another one. Oh, this is cool. I would make this one in a heartbeat. the mogul sweater, Diamond Delight. Look at all of that. Look how pretty that is. And then we are at the charts and all of that. So they've got like color substitution. So there's kind of a guide on how to pick different colors. And this is a example of how the same kind of Fair Isle technique looks in different color options. That's really cool. And I love, you know, that they took the time to swatch those out, or, you know, to just show it. Yeah, that's definitely a swatch. I mean, that is very neat. I love it. Okay, and then instructions and patterns. I mean, it's hard to believe that they can squish all those patterns into the back of this book. Okay, and then there's resources, retail partners in the back here. And what's on the last page? Nora's thoughts on the simple two-sided pant. What? Simple? I mean, I guess maybe they're calling that knit scarf simple. Oh, okay, so this pattern, they have different sizes you can do it in. And they've designed it so it doesn't have so it's double-sided. So either side can be the right side, or, you know, as you wrap a scarf, you'll have the flap flop open. You don't want it to look silly. Nice. Well, there you have it. That was the Vogue Knitting Winter 22-23 magazine. This says it's on display until 2/15/23. So if you're interested, cover price is $9.99 US, Canadian $10.99. I am totally blanking. I do not know how much I paid for the subscription, but it was, I thought it was quite reasonable. It was, I believe, in the under 40 range. Which, if that's the cover price, that's a pretty good deal. I believe this comes out 4 times a year, so I think it's seasonal. And so yeah, if I got 2 years at under 40, I'm happy with that. And I will continue walking you guys through this. Nice. I am excited. What, if any of those, would make your list? I guess I didn't really tell you the names of the patterns much. But yeah, just like describe it. The diamondy sweater. Anything. Did anything did anything strike your fancy? Let me know in the comments. I will see you later. I guess it's a good thing I was hiding behind a book for most of the video. Bye-bye.